Wonderful coffee, meal in itself.
Can I make you some eggs?
Oh, take a breath.
You look so well rested, dear.
No, I slept like a dead one first time in months. Imagine sleeping till 10 on a Tuesday morning. The boys left nice and early, huh?
They were out of here by 8 o'clock.
Oh, good work.
So thrilling to see them leaving together. I can't get over the house smelling like shaving lotion. Biff was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed hopeful. He couldn't wait to go downtown to see Oliver.
He's heading for a change, there's no question. No question at all. Certain men just take longer to get solidified. How did he dress?
His blue suit. He's so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that suit.
Oh, there's no question. Gee, on the way home tonight, I'd like to buy some seeds.
Well, that'd be wonderful, but not enough sunlight gets back there. Nothing will grow anymore.
Oh, you wait, kid. Before it's all over, we're going to get a little place in the country. I'll raise some vegetables, a couple of chickens.
You'll do it yet, dear.
They'll get married and come for a weekend. I built a little guest house because I got so many fine tools. All I need would be a little lumber and some peace of mind.
I sewed the lining.
I could build 2 guest houses so they both come. Did he decide how much he's going to ask Oliver for?
He didn't mention it, but I'd imagine 10 or 15,000. Are you going to talk to Howard today?
Yeah, I'll put it to him straight and simple. He'll just have to take me off the road.
Oh, don't forget to ask for a little advance, Willie. The insurance premium's here, and it's the grace period now.
It's
108.68, because we were a little short again.
Why are we short?
Well, you had the motor job on the car.
Oh, that goddamn Studebaker.
And we have one more payment on the refrigerator.
But it just broke again.
Well, it's old, dear.
I told you we should have bought a well-advertised machine. Charley bought a General Electric and it's 20 years old and it's still good, that son of a bitch.
Willie.
Who ever heard of a Hastings refrigerator? Once in my life, I'd like to own something outright before it's broken. I'm always in a race with the junkyard. I just finished paying for the car. It's on its last legs. The refrigerator consumes belts like a goddamn maniac. They time those things. They time them so when you finally paid for them, they're used up.
All told, about $200 would carry us, Willie. And that includes the last payment on the house. After this, we own the house, Willie.
It's 25 years.
Biff was 9 years old when we bought it.
Well, to weather a 25-year mortgage
It's
is...
an accomplishment.
All the cement, the lumber, the reconstruction I put in this house, there ain't a crack to be found in it anymore.
Well, it served its purpose.
What purpose? Some stranger will come along, move in, and that's that. If only Biff would take this house and raise a family. Oh, goodbye. I'm late.
No, I almost forgot. You're meeting the boys for dinner tonight.
Me?
Yep. Frank's Chop House on the corner of 68th and 4th Avenue, 6 o'clock.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about you?
Nope, just you 3. You and your 2 boys are going to have dinner.
Don't say. Who thought of that?
Biff came to me this morning and said, "Tell Pop we're going to blow him to a big meal."
Oh, gee whiz, that's really something. I'm going to knock Howard for a loop today, kid. I'll get an advance. And I'll come home with the New York job.
That's the spirit.
Oh, God damn it, now I'm going to do it. I will never get behind a wheel the rest of my life.
It's changing, Willie. I can feel it changing.
Oh, beyond a question. Goodbye, I'm late.
Oh, do you have your glasses?
Yeah, my glasses.
And your handkerchief.
Yeah, I got my handkerchief.
Oh, and your saccharin?
Yeah, my saccharin.
Be careful on the subway stairs, dear.
Will you start mending stockings? At least while I'm in the house. It gets me nervous. I can't tell you, please.
Frank's Chop House, 6 o'clock.
Maybe beets will grow out there.
But you've tried so many times.
Yeah. Well, don't work hard today.
Be careful. Hello? Oh, Biff, I'm so glad it's you. No, yes, I told him Frank's Chop House, 6 o'clock. Now, listen, Biff, I was dying to tell someone, but you know that little rubber pipe that I was telling you about? The one he connected to the gas heater? Well, I finally decided to go down in there and destroy it, but when I went down there, it was gone. Can you believe it? He took it away himself. I didn't have to... When? Oh, so you took it away? Oh, it's nothing, dear. I thought maybe he had taken it away himself because he was in such high spirits this morning. It was like the old days. No, that's fine. Well, have you seen Mr. Oliver yet? Oh, that's fine. Try to make a nice impression on him, dear, and try not to perspire too much, dear, before you see him. Yes, and be nice to your father today. He may have big news, too. Yeah, a New York job. So, when you see him, just be loving to him, be sweet, because he's just a little boat looking for a harbor. That's a boy. Biff, dear, you'll save his life. So when you see him in the restaurant, just put your arm around him and give him a smile, okay? That's... Goodbye. Do you have your comb? Good, that's fine, dear. Goodbye. Goodbye, Biff, dear.
Hello, Willie. Come in.
Like to have a little talk with you, Howard. You got a minute?
Sorry to keep you waiting. We'll be with you in just a minute.
What's that, Howard?
Didn't you ever see one of these before? Wire recorder.
Oh,
Records things. Just got delivery yesterday. Been driving me crazy. Most terrific machine I ever saw in my life. I was up all night with it.
what do you do with it?
Well, I bought it for dictation, but you can do anything with it. I had it home last night. Listen to this. Listen to what I picked up. First is my daughter. Listen to that kid whistle.
That is lifelike, isn't it?
7 years old, Willie. Get that tone.
Now
I'd like
you,
to ask a
Daddy.
little favor.
She's crazy for me. And that's me.
You're very good.
Yeah, get this. This is my son.
The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of Arizona is Phoenix. The capital of Arkansas is Little Rock.
5 years old, Willie.
Capital of California.
He'll make an announcer
is
someday.
Sacramento.
Get that. Alphabetical
The
order.
capital of
Hold on a second. The maid kicked the plug out.
That certainly...
Shh, for God's sakes.
That really is...
Wait. Next is my wife.
Go on, say something. Well, aren't you gonna talk? I can't think of anything. Well, talk. It's turning. Hello? Oh, Howard. I can't talk in this.
That was my wife.
That is a wonderful machine.
I tell you, I'm going to take my camera, my bandsaw, all my other hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I ever found.
I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, only 150. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny, but you're not going to be home at that time. Well, you tell the maid to turn the radio on whenever Jack Benny comes on, and this comes on automatically with the radio.
And when you come
You
home...
can come home 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you want. You come home, grab yourself a Coke, sit yourself down, flip the switch, and there's Jack Benny's program in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm definitely going to get one, because lots of time I'm on the road, and I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Don't you have a radio in the car?
Well, sure, but whoever thinks of turning it on.
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
That's what I want to talk to you about, Howard.
What happened? What are you doing here?
Well,
Oh, you didn't crack up again, did you?
Oh, no.
Jeez. You had me worried there for a second. Well, what's the trouble?
Tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel anymore? Well, what'll you do?
Remember Christmas time when you had that party here? You said you'd try to think of some spot for me here in town.
With us?
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of a thing for you, Willie.
I tell you, Howard, the kids are all grown up. I don't need much anymore. If I had $65 a week, I could swing it.
You see, Willie, the thing is...
I tell you why, Howard. Speaking frankly, in between the two of us, I'm just a little tired.
Well, I can understand that, Willie. But you're a road man, and we do a road business. We only got half dozen salesmen on the floor here.
God knows, Howard, I never asked a favor of any man, but I was with this firm when your father used to carry you in here in his arms.
I know that, Willie, but...
Your father came to me the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May he rest in peace.
And I appreciate that, Willie, but there's just no spot here for you. If I had a spot, I'd slam you right in, but I just don't have a single solitary spot.
Howard, all I need to set my table is $50 a week.
Where am I going to put you, kid?
Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell merchandise, is it?
No, but this is a business, and everybody's got to pull his own weight.
Just let me tell you a story,
Because you
Howard.
got to admit that business is business.
Business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute. You don't understand this. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road, and there was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me, because in those days I had a yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out, just for the ride, you might say.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah. My father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We've got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'd go out with my older brother and try to locate him, and maybe settle in the north with the old man. And I was almost decided to go when I met a salesman in the Parker house. His name was Dave Singleman, and he was 84 years old, and he drove merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers. I'll never forget. And pick up his phone and call the buyers, and without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career a man could want, because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go at the age of 84 into 20 or 30 different cities and pick up a phone and be remembered and loved and helped by so many different people. Do you know? When he died, and by the way, he died the death of a salesman, in his green velvet slippers, in the smoke of the New York, New Haven, and Hartford, going into Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. In those days, there was personality in it, Howard. There was respect and comradeship and gratitude in it. Today, it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear. But what personality? You see what I mean? They don't know me anymore.
That's just the thing, Willie.
Howard, if I had $40 a week, that's all I need.
I can't take blood from a stone, Willie. I just...
Howard, the year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me.
I gotta see some people.
I'm talking about your father. You mustn't tell me you've got people to see. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Now, pay attention. Your father, in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week.
Now, Willie, you never...
I averaged $170 a week in the year of 1928. And your father came to me, or rather, I was in the office here. There were promises made across this desk, and he put his hand on my shoulder.
You'll have to excuse me, Willie. I've got some people to see. Pull yourself together. I'll be back in a little while.
Pull myself together. What the hell did I say to him? Oh my God! I was yelling at him. Oh, how could I? Frank, you remember, don't you? Don't you remember what you told me that time when you put your hand on my shoulder?
The capital of New York is Albany. The capital of Ohio is Cincinnati.
Howard!
The capital
What
of
happened?
Rhode
Shut it off,
Island
shut it
is
off.
Providence.
Look, Willie.
I gotta get myself some coffee. I'll get.
Willie, look.
I'll go to Boston.
Willie, you can't go to Boston for us.
Why can't I go?
Because I don't want you to represent us. Been meaning to tell you for a long time.
Howard, are you firing me?
I think you need a good, long rest, Willie. And when you feel better, you come back and we'll talk.
But I gotta earn money, Howard. I'm in no position.
Where are your sons? Can't your sons give you a hand?
They're working on a very big deal.
Now is no time for false pride, Willie. You go to your sons and you tell them you're tired. You've got two great boys, haven't you?
Oh, no question, no.
Well, then that's that, huh?
All right, I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No. I got a line of people to see you this morning.
Howard, you gotta let me go to Boston.
I have a line of people to see this morning. Sit down. Pull yourself together. Take 5 minutes, and then go home, will you? I need the office, Willie. Whenever you can, come by the office and drop off the samples. You'll feel better, Willie. And when you do, come back and we'll talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There's people outside.
Ben, how did you do it? What is the answer? Did you wind up the Alaska deal already?
Doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing. Just a short business trip. Board and ship in an hour. Wanted to say goodbye.
Ben, I've got to talk to you.
Have the time, William.
Ben, nothing's working out. I don't know what to do.
Now look here, William. I bought timberland in Alaska, and I need a man to look after things for me.
God, Timberland, me and my boys in those grand outdoors.
You've a new continent at your doorstep, William. Get out of these cities. They're full of talk and time payments and courts of law. Screw on your fists, and you can fight for a fortune up there.
Yes, Linda!
Oh, you're back.
Haven't the time.
No, wait, he's got a proposition for me in Alaska.
But he's got a beautiful job here.
But in Alaska, kid, I could...
You're doing well enough, dear.
Well enough for what, my dear?
Don't say that. Don't say those things to him. Well enough to be happy right here. Why must you conquer the world? You're well liked, your boys love you, and just the other day, old man Wagner was saying that if he continues the way he is, he'll be a member of the firm. Right, Willie?
Sure. I am building something with this firm, Ben. And if a man is building something, he must be on the right track, mustn't he?
What are you building? Where is it? Lay your hand on it!
That's true, Linda. There's nothing.
There's a man that's 84 years old, and he says
That's right, Ben, that's right. And when I look at that man, I say, what is there to worry about? Oh, it's true. All he has to do is go into any city and pick up a phone, and he's making his living. You know why?
Got to go.
Oh, look at this boy. Without a penny to his name, 3 great universities are begging for him. And from there, the sky's the limit. Because it's not what you do, Ben. It's who you know. And the smile on your face. It's contacts, Ben. Contacts. That's why when you get out on that field today, it's important. Because there will be thousands of people rooting for you and loving you. That's the wonder of this country, that a man can end with diamonds here on the basis of being liked. You know, the whole wealth of Alaska passes over the lunch table at the Commodore Hotel. You can't feel it in your hand like timber, but it's there.
Goodbye, William.
Ben, don't you think I'm right? I value your advice.
There's a new continent at your doorstep, William. You walk out rich! Rich!
We'll do it here, Ben. You hear me? We're gonna do it here.
I was afraid you already left.
Why? What time is it?
It's 1:30.
Well, come on, everybody. Ebbetsfield, next stop. Where's the pennants?
Did you pack fresh underwear?
I want to go.
Biff, I'm carrying your helmet, ain't I?
No, I'm carrying the helmet.
Biff, you promised me.
I'm carrying the helmet.
How am I supposed to get in the locker room?
Let him carry the shoulder guards.
Biff, can I? Because I told everybody I was going to be in the locker room.
In Ebbetsfield, it's the clubhouse.
I meant the clubhouse. Biff!
Biff!
Let him carry the shoulder guards.
Yes!
Stay close to us now.
Everybody wave when Biff gets out on the field. You all set now, boy?
Oh, I'm ready, Pop. Every muscle in my body is ready.
You realize what this means?
That's right.
You coming home this afternoon, captain of the all-scholastic championship team of the city of New York.
That's right, Pop. And remember, pal, when I take off my helmet, that touchdown is for you.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go!
I got no room for you, Charley.
Room? For what?
in the car.
Oh, you going for a ride? I wanted to shoot some casino.
Casino. Don't you realize what today is?
Of course he does, Willie. He's just kidding.
There's nothing to kid about.
No, Linda, what's going on?
He plays in Ebbets Field today.
Baseball in this weather?
Don't talk to him. Come on, come on.
Oh, hey, wait, didn't you hear the news?
What?
Don't you listen to the radio? Ebbets Field just blew up.
You go to hell. Come on, we're late.
Knock-a-homa, Biff, knock-a-homa.
I don't think that was funny, Charlie. This is the greatest day of his life.
Willie, when are you gonna grow up?
Yeah? Huh? When this game is over, you're gonna be laughing out of the other side of your face. They'll be calling him another Red Grange. $25,000 a year.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so.
Well, then I'm sorry, Willie, but tell me something. Who is Red Grange?
Put up your hands, goddamn you! Put up your hands! Who the hell do you think you are? Better than everybody else? You don't know everything, you big